Alrighty, fans of Ottawa, welcome back to another GM Mode commentary with your Ottawa Senators. And here we are, the Year 4 season is ready to go underway, and does this team need a rebound of a season? So, last episode, if you did not watch, I will briefly discuss what I've done. So, last episode, we acquired a new second line, basically. We acquired Sebastian Aho from the Carolina Hurricanes and Nail Yakupov in free agency. So these are some skilled, smaller players, not typically what you would see on the Ottawa Senators, but this team can potentially, or these two players, can potentially do something. Sebastian Aho had a good season last year, but there's just so many left-wingers in the Carolina Hurricanes that he was just not getting the ice time he deserved. And Nail Yakupov was in free agency. We had to take a risk on him. He was probably like the cheapest / best player we could have got. He's very fast. His shot's okay. He's got good hands. I just wonder how he'll do on the defensive side. If he's a minus, then we got to do something about that. And then, we got our fourth line, and our first line have all stayed the same. Jumbo Joe could be his last year here. Maybe gets traded if he's not performing. Mike Hoffman's up to an 86. I mean, we got to give him a big contract after a 72-point, 38-goal season. So, not a big fan of that, but it is what it is. And then, this is what the defense is looking like. Shabbat grew, which is nice, so the defensive core looks good. And Fitzpatrick does have the starter role, but he did not have a good rookie year last year. So we're going to keep Anderson, see which team does better, and see if the team as a whole can do better. And then we'll make the decision there. And then here are our healthy scratches just to come in for injuries. And, that's basically it. The AHL isn't anything special. We got this. Bill Gronkowski, 58 overall, 19-year-old grinder. You never know. And then we got Yuri Gonchar, power forward, 18 years old. And that's basically all of our all the prospects we're trying to grow. All the other guys are here just to have the AHL team stacked. Oh yeah, Mazora, we're trying to grow him from year one. He was a year one draft pick. We're doing what we can with him. He's up to a 73 at 20 years old. Playing him in the role he needs to play. Hopefully he will become something. And then we got Oscar Spacek. This dude, he could be something for us, but then again, he could be a trading asset if we are good this year. So don't count him on being on the Ottawa Senators for too long unless we struggle. But I think we're ready to go. And yeah, so let's just begin the simulation. So I'm going to set my standards a bit lower this year for the Ottawa Senators, I think I'm gonna I'll do this. How about this? Let's just try to have a good 500 record and make the playoffs. Because after last year, which was not a good year, everything was unbalanced. I think we just got to regroup a little bit. We can't act like we're not a dynasty. We are a great team, but we are not a dynasty. We couldn't win back-to-back cups, but maybe we can come back and win 2 and 3, and that still is impressive. Maybe that is a dynasty, you could say. But we go 5-2 in preseason, which is not bad. But the NHL regular season is here, and I think we're ready to go. So simulate up to the 25th against the Calgary Flames. See how the Ottawa Senators do. Start off with a 4-1 win. Boston take a shootout loss. That's still a point. We got the Blues, or we're going to the Blues. Ottawa player, okay, Cedric Paquette. So I'll be back. I can do this real quick. If it's a big injury like one of our big name players, I don't want to say who just to be safe. Then I'll cut the clip, but Oscar Sundqvist, he'll go in for the team. So St. Louis, a 5-4 loss. Not good goaltending there. 4-2 loss, and then a 4-3 win. So we're getting there. We're getting there. We're trying to build up the good regular season record. Let's scout some forwards. Okay, Paquette's back. Yeah, see, I'll just make these quick changes. Why do I have Austin Watson playing center? I should have Dzingel playing center. That's not right. And then let's put Paquette back in there. I don't get him. He's listed as a center, but his faceoffs are at 60. So you're not gonna play him as a center. There's just no point. Buffalo Sabres 5-4 shootout loss, 2s across the board. Get a win there against the Wings. The Devils were growing off, but we get a win against them. Very nice. So 4-2-2 to start off the first month basically of hockey. Cannot complain. So let's go to the 20. It froze. Are you kidding me, game? EA Sports, I'm ashamed. Alrighty, we're back. So, we're back where we are 2-2-2. So, we didn't lose too much. We only lost 2 games there. Now, I swear to God, if we go on a bad stretch or something, I am going to be angry. So, let's go to the... Oh, I thought it froze again. I was like, man, I'm such an idiot. So we'll go to the 8th here, and we get. I hate EA Sports. I hate EA Sports when they do this. We were on a good stretch, and now we lose 3 in a row. Like, it just kills your motivation when you want to play this game, you know? It just really does. But, winning some games now, but we're not where I'd like to be. I would like to have some more games won and have a more consistent record. But nonetheless, we come back and won some games. I mean, Jesus Christ, we just can't. You lost 3 in a row there. You just can't do that. But we'll come up to the 3rd here, I guess, and then we'll take a look at the stats, see how the lines are doing, and we should be good to keep simulating as long as the team is playing good. So, and just as I say that, they take a 4-3 loss. 5-3 win though. See, like, goaltending is not outstanding, but it was there with the 7-2 win, then a 6-4 win. Okay. We got the LA Kings. That is a team we should not have lost to, you idiots. Jesus Christ. But we beat our rivals, the Canadians. Got the Preds, a good 5-0 win. Got the Sharks, get some vengeance there, and Capitals and Flyers. Back-to-back wins, very nice. And then we're coming up to the 1st here against Anaheim. And, I mean, not a bad record. That looks good. I like that. You know, that's something to be happy of. I imagine we're in a playoff spot. Assistant coach replaces player. That's just in the AHL. That's nothing huge. Yep, we go 16-7-2 in the first 2 months. So that's not bad. That's a good start for the Ottawa Senators. Definitely better than last year. So we're first in the division. Carlson is over point per game. I don't think there's much we have to do as of now. Just keep that in mind. So Mike Hoffman living up to the contract as of now, getting over point per game. We have 4 players over point per game. So Joe Thornton getting the assist, man. Neil Yakupov not playing too bad. I like it. Kyle Turris getting the chip-ins, I guess. Sebastian Aho, 9 points in 25 games. So maybe somebody has to come up. Logan Brown has been playing pretty good. We'll give Logan Brown the chance. We'll swap out those 2, see how that goes. Because we have plenty of centers on this team, so we can always move somebody to the wing if we need to. Or move him back to the center, as a matter of fact. So who has better center stats? Smith or the other Smith? The other Smith does. Well, we don't want to do that. So we're going to bring up Logan Brown, see how he does. You know, he has 16 points. He's a big guy. He's pretty fast, so that's not bad. And while we're here, did our 2 prospects get any growth? Gonchar, he has 7 assists in 24 games. Not bad for a 54 overall. What about this guy? He's gotten 2 goals as a grinder. Not bad. Has anybody been, like, crazy over point per game? Doesn't really look like it. Yeah. Oh, well. Well, like I said, not a big deal. How's Mazora doing? Oh, woo, not bad. 12 points in 24 games as a defenseman. Not bad. He's already beat last year's point totals. Maybe playing with Spencer is helping him. I don't know, man. All right, so good 2 months there. We got to keep the good times rolling, though. And, yeah. All right, so got the Toronto Maple Leafs back-to-back games here. Very interesting. So we'll simulate to the 22nd against the Penguins. See how the team does. So we get a 3-2 win there. And, okay, really, I got to add lines manually. This is going to be annoying. We'll just put Patan in. Just put him in real quick. There we go, just like that. All right, so we got Toronto again. Ooh, 6-3 loss. Kicked our butts that game. Got the Stars with a 3-0 shutout. Very nice. Colorado, 5-1 win. Interesting. I wonder who's in net more for the Ottawa Senators, Anderson or Fitzpatrick. But regardless, we're playing some good hockey here, and I'm liking it. Belleville, Christian, Jaros, Coach. Okay, he's the goaltender maybe? I don't even know. Detroit, we get a 3-2 overtime win. Alrighty. Very interesting. So, this is making me happy. As we just, we won 4 or 5 in a row there. So, that's pretty good. So, simulate up to the 10th here against the Buffalo Sabres. And I shouldn't speak too highly because I put their winning streak to an end. I jinxed them. That's my fault. But we get back-to-back overtime wins, basically. Just best lines that. I hope I didn't mess anything up in the AHL now. Oh, well. 4-2 win there against the Flyers. So, I mean, yeah, we're just producing. Austin Watson. He's a good 4th liner, man. That sucks when he goes out for an injury. So, who are we going to bring in? Do we give Bertuzzi the chance, or did Sundqvist perform when he was a healthy scratch? Or when he was playing? No, he was a -2. So, we'll give Bertuzzi the chance. We'll see what Bertuzzi can do. 4-1 loss there against Caps. 2-0 loss against the Columbus Blue Jackets. So, kind of a bad 2 games there. Bad weekend. But, like I said, we're still playing some good hockey. Watson. Okay, he's a -4. Not great, but hey, it is what it is. Bruins 3-1 win. We're actually battling for them in the division. Tampa Bay Lightning, they're in our division too. I didn't want to lose to them, but it is what it is. So, yeah, we'll just simulate to the third. Like I said, we can keep going here. There's nothing to change as of now. Keep that in mind. Buffalo getting OT loss, still a point. Get a 5-day break here. Ooh, that's nice. Let's get a good break. And darn it, man, I thought we got a win there. 2-1 win and then a shootout loss, 5-4. See, games like that I'm not liking. But Zach Smith has pulled a groin, and I did not look at it enough because I didn't see how long he's out going to be injured, or how long he's going to be injured. Who's performing the best here? They all got a lot of penalty minutes. -4, -1, whatever. Austin Watson's going up. It's whatever. It doesn't I don't like that they're minuses, but we're still we're playing fine. Even my healthy scratchers are freaking minuses. But we get it like that 3-0 win. It's just weird. Maybe they're giving up the goals. All right, Zach Smith's ready to come back. Yeah, I would like him back very much because I imagine he wants to score another 20 goals this season. How is he doing, by the way? We'll check him real quick. He may not score 20 goals, but that's whatever. It's all good. 4-2 loss, 3-2 loss. Okay, overtime win. Getting a bit worried there. Final game, 28th, and we win 4-1 against the Wild. Alrighty, so this is looking very good. I think I can keep going because we're a month before the deadline. Oh, yeah. I think we can keep going here. We'll check the stats, of course. See how the team is. Okay, so nobody's point per game anymore, sadly, but everybody's performing just fine. Well, okay, let's see here. So Mike Hoffman, he's scoring goals. I mean, maybe the contract's worth it. I can't trade Joe Thornton. He's playing good. Colin White doing his part. Neil Yakupov liking it. Logan Brown. Yeah, Sebastian Aho, man, just not really performing as I thought he would. Maybe he's just not working with that line because Logan Brown, he's playing pretty decent. Okay. Yep, nothing else surprising there. So who's played more games? Fitzpatrick. They're both playing good. And I mean, Anderson's potential and overall has dropped. So I don't think we can make a huge trade to acquire something. Let's just take a look here. Let's take a look. Frederick Anderson. I mean, there's something there, but I really don't see. I don't see anything going down. I don't think I can really trade and get something good out of him. I mean, we can look, but I really don't think I can get anything. So I'll look at the trading block, see if there's a potential asset to get, and I'll show you guys in a minute. So I'll be back. Alrighty, so after going through all the teams, there really was not anything, but there was a pretty cool trade I had in mind. And he's been on the Ottawa Senators before. He was an all-star for them. And here he is on the Chicago Blackhawks on the trading block. Yes, it is. Marian Hossa, drafted by the Ottawa Senators in 1997, 12th overall. I mean, he's not really a great player. He's kind of slow. His shot's not that good, or his puck skills, but he still can slightly defend. I mean, why not? Bring the 42-year-old veteran. Ooh, this may not. Actually, we may be in trouble here. I don't know if I think I gotta get this to go through though, because he was very good for Ottawa. I'm sure he'd love to come back if he had the opportunity to do it. So we're gonna give up. Okay, who's our we got Paquette. Paquette's on a 1.6 for 1 year. He's 21 penalty minutes -2. It just goes through or over the cap actually, so we might want to throw something else in there. Yeah, we got to throw something else in there because I know it's gonna micromanage and mess up my whole team. So no, I'm not trading Watson. Defenseman. We got Witherspoon, Carrick. Okay, Witherspoon is playing. He's a -5, -4. He's a healthy scratch. So we're gonna trade Witherspoon actually too, just to make sure nothing stupid happens. So I would like to take I hope, do they not have anything I can take here? Oh, he's injured. Jesus Christ. Yokapaka. Yeah. I can take that actually. I'm not over the cap, so we're giving them Cedric Paquette and Witherspoon. We can actually give them a prospect, so they really have a purpose to take this trade. Yeah, we'll give them this guy and this guy because they want him, I guess. So maybe we can throw in a 6 and a 7, maybe 6 and a 7. I think that's pretty fair. So Cedric Paquette, Tyler Witherspoon, and 2 prospects for Marian Hossa, Uriel Kapaka, and a 6th and a 7th. Will it go through? Trade accepted, so they're going to get moved down. I knew it. All right, I'll do the micromanaging. I'll be back with you guys in a second. So here I'm just making a trade. I'm trading Connor Carrick. I mean, he's a top 6. He hasn't been playing that great this year. Just for Dylan Harrington. He's in the AHL for Dallas, but he can play the defensive zone pretty well on the top 6. I'm trading Carrick just so I can get cap space out of here and so I can call up my healthy scratches. So that's basically what this trade is. So let's propose it. Trade accepted. Pretty easy. All right, so with our new trade acquisitions, there's Marian Hossa, 42 years old on the 4th line. Hopefully he doesn't weigh us down too much playing there. And then we got Harrington here and our healthy scratches. We only have 2, Kapaka and Sundqvist. So when somebody gets injured, I imagine that takes off some cap space. And what the heck? Okay. Let's fix this real quick. That is very interesting. Why are my young players not playing, you stupid game? Jesus Christ. Whatever. Just put them up there. Whatever. I don't care. Bertuzzi's not going to get mad. Just, oh my God. Best line. Jesus Christ. I hate this game. I hate when it acts like this. Want to play my prospects. There we go. Okay. Now, we've got completed all the trades, even though we are a month before the deadline, but I just want to get them out of the way now. I mean, we can always make another trade, too. So let's just simulate this whole month, see how the team does, and hopefully the trades make the team look good. So we got Arizona to start off this month, and it is taking its sweet time. I love when it does this. Stop simulation. What is going on? It took that long to simulate a 4-3 loss. That's why I'm faster simulation, guys. Just remember that 4-0 win there against the Islanders, 4-3 win against the Lightning. Nice. Get a 3-0 win there against the Panthers. Not bad. 5-2 win against the Penguins. Got the Devils. Not having a good year over there in New Jersey. And we're taking another while to simulate. And we get a 5-3 loss. Of course, they're going to give that to me. Edmonton and get a 6-2. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Chicago, after we made the trades with the team, they're not looking so good, but they still find a way to beat us. Detroit, they're not a good team. Oh my God, it's taken forever, man. Gonna be here for ages. Got the Red Wings, get a 2-1 overtime win. About time we got to win. And then we suffer a 4-1 loss against a crappy team. Very nice, boys. Very, very nice. Very nice. And it's taking a while with Montreal here. That was a bad stretch. Very bad stretch indeed. So, coming up here to the trade deadline against Washington, we get a 6-3 win. Took long enough, but hey, 37-18-7. I don't think anybody's stats have jumped tremendously. Mike Hoffman, man, 30 goals already. We're leading the division. Looking good. I highly doubt there's going to be a team that adds something different to the trade block, but I'm just going to check real quick just to be safe. So I'll come back with you guys in a sec. So here was a potential trade I'm thinking of, but honestly, I just think it's too much for Corey Perry. Craig Smith, Zach Smith, and Ryan Dzingel, that's basically our bottom core. And Corey Perry has had a good year this year, 50 points in 61 games, scoring 30 goals. It's nice, but he may be playing the first line. If we're going to move him down to the third line, that production's really going to slow down. We're taking on the depth, and I believe in having depth makes a good team. I think it's just too much to ask for. And if this trade would be easier to go through if I either retain salary on Hossa or if I retain salary on Perry right now, but they're probably not going to let this go through. I mean, retain $2 million in salary. We got Nannon and Nosen here, who are fourth liners and depth forwards, but I don't know, man. I don't think what's his face Nosen can do that well. I mean, there's got to be another cheap player. No, Roy. No. Ooh, okay. So wait, no, that's a defenseman. That's a defenseman. Yeah. So it's like we're kind of screwed all around. It's like we got no good options. You know, I got to find somebody cheap. Like I don't think Kopaka can play the NHL. Like Magnus Pajjarvi, he's on 1.3. So like we're screwed. We're just screwed all over. You know, I want to do this trade. I really do, but I don't see them accepting that $2 million in salary retained. So we can give them the top 4. I want to do it so bad, but 30 goals, but 36 penalty minutes. I mean, you never know what he can do in the playoffs, man. You never know. But Zach Smith is, oh my God. No, I can't. It's hurting the depth way too much. I can't do it, boys. No way. No way. I don't think so. Yeah, I think we're just going to finish out the year. We made all the trades we made. We're playing great. I don't think there's no reason to bring in a declined superstar. I guess I wouldn't say he's not declined. Like, he's declined overall, of course. But he's just being paid way too much. And I don't think I can come to terms with that unless they want to retain half his salary. But they're not going to do that. I know this game. Ottawa player Logan Brown has been injured March 23rd. Ooh, alrighty. I'll be back in a second, guys. Alrighty, so there you go. Sebastian Aho and Ryan Dzingel move up, and Sundqvist comes in for a couple games. That's what it's looking like with Logan Brown out. But we're winning some games here. Very nice. Scouting assignment. You know, there should just be an option. I can't believe they didn't add this in. A scouting calendar where you can go through the calendar throughout the whole season and choose where your scouts want to go. In what league and how many weeks and stuff. Like, it'd just be cooler that way. Okay, Logan Brown is back, so I'll be with you guys in a second. Alrighty, so everybody is back into their original places now with Logan Brown back in the lineup. And the first game back, we suffer a loss. And we suffer... Man, I should have just kept him scratched. He's a team cancer, am I right? Like, oh my God. Like, come... I'm getting pissed. Like, they would have broke 30 losses this year... Like, I don't want you breaking 30 losses. Like, you blew it last year. You missed the playoffs by 1 point. You can't take it. You can't take anything for granted now. You gotta play all 82 games, boys. I'm not screwing around here. Get as many W's. Oh my God. Get as many W's as you can. Like, you can't just. Like, I do not like that stretch going into the playoffs. How many losses there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 losses in the past 10 or 11 games. Not a fan of that. But nonetheless, we finished first in the division, and we had a good year, and we're making the playoffs. So they did succeed my goal, and I'm happy that they did. Not a bad stretch like that in the playoffs. So let's check the stats here. Erik Karlsson, 73 points. Mike Hoffman, he's just playing great, man. Only 3 less points than last year. I'm loving it. I just wish he was younger, you know, because he's going to drop off. Colin White, holy smokes, bro. Jesus, man, that one, these 4 right here went off. Nail Yakupov even got 60 points in there. This is great. Kyle, like, I feel like Turris always underperforms, to be honest. Like, he had that 64-point season last year, and then now it's just, Yeah, but he still played good. John Carlson getting his good share of points in. Ceci, is that a career high for Ceci? That is a career high for Ceci. Very nice job, Cody Ceci. Almost 20 goals. Shabbat had a good year. I mean, everybody was scoring some goals. I mean, Aho underperformed a little bit for almost $4.8 million, but you know, it is what it is. Logan Brown, I think he had a career high, if I'm correct, 33 points. Yep, he did. Like I say, I'm paying him a lot. What is it, 3.8? That's just a lot of money, in my opinion. Marian Hossa, oh my God, he's so old. I don't know. He's going to keep dropping throughout the playoffs, too. It's whatever, though. It's all fun to bring him back. But, I mean, 30, 19, and 5. That's pretty good. Anderson, 31, 17, 9, and 2. So, I mean, he's right there with them. He's only a little lower because he plays more, bro. I mean, that's a great job by him. And he had 5 shutouts. So, I think Anderson, if he does choose to retire this year, then he is done. But if he does not choose to retire, he's going to go to free agency. But we're not talking about that. Oops, I didn't want to do that. But let's see who we're going up against in round number 1 for the playoffs. So in the year 4, we got Philadelphia. And if you guys remember year 1, round number 1, you know I don't like this team. So that's going to be an interesting playoff series, a redemption series for the Ottawa Senators. So let's take a look here at the rest of the league, though, and how they did points-wise. So your point leader 4 years ahead was John Tavares, 50 goals. Very nice. Evgeny Malkin, 52. He's tearing it up, man. 34 years old, still going. Same thing with Ovechkin, still going. Connor McDavid up there with 83. That's like the first time I've ever seen him over a point per game. Like, simulation-wise, not like real life. This was him in real life, man. 70 assists. That's crazy. Like, yep, rest of the league here, a lot of players. Jonathan Marshall, 78 points. A lot of players I expect to be up here. Patrice Bergeron kind of got a high season there. Very nice. Patrick Laine, Sidney Crosby all the way down here with 73, as I say. Tied with Erik Karlsson. Interesting. Rickard Rakell had a pretty good year. Probably just passing the puck to Perry and Getzlaff over there. Gustav Nyquist on the LA Kings got 69 points. Alex Winberg, and the list just keeps going down. Oops, and then let's go to goaltenders here. So who had the most wins in the NHL? Thatcher Demko playing great for Vancouver. Where was see, I would have liked to have seen how many wins Fitzpatrick would have got. I mean, he's playing great. He's up there with him. He's up there with Holtby and Corsawa and Crawford and Murray and Bobrovsky. I mean, he's up with the good players right now. Marc-Andre Fleury and the Golden Knights, he did pretty good for a 36-year-old. Who had the most shutouts in the league? Anderson and Dubnyk were tied for the most. Corey Crawford. So, I mean, he's, like I said, I mean, Fitzpatrick is up there. He has proved that he can be the starter. So, I think he's deserved it, boys. But the playoffs will also determine that. So, yeah, round number 1, we got the Philadelphia Flyers. Let's take a look at the playoff tree, actually. Forgot that was up. So, in the East, we got Pittsburgh versus New York. And then Columbus versus Toronto. Boston versus Tampa. And Ottawa versus Philadelphia. In the West, we got Dallas versus Winnipeg, Minnesota versus Arizona. Yeah, Arizona's having a good year. I saw that. Las Vegas versus Edmonton. Ooh, that's an interesting series. And then Vancouver versus San Jose. So kind of a throwback series there. But yeah, boys, that's what the Year 4 playoffs are looking like. And like I said, it's going to be a redemption round here for the Ottawa Senators in round 1. And boy, oh boy, I'm excited to do the next video. So yeah, guys, there you go. The Ottawa Senators Year 4 sim. What do you think of the trades? How do you think the team performed? Do you think they're going to be able to get past round 1 against Philadelphia Flyers? So yeah, guys, smash that like button if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to see more content like this. And I'll see you guys in the next one.